I've run into a problem here. Where I've run into trouble is actually taking the strut out of its little mount itself. The other side of this is the bolt head, which is right here, dear viewers. And I knew I had a problem because my impacts wouldn't touch this. They were just bouncing and bouncing when I was trying to take this off on this side. There you can see the hole, and I finally just put a big old breaker bar on it, and I felt it coming loose, but it wasn't coming loose, if you know what I mean. And I knew it was going to break, so it broke. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do there. But then I also had a lot of trouble getting this lower part of the strut mount to come off of the strut itself. And I had to take a pry bar, pry the ends of this thing open, and liberally apply some liquid wrench in there, because you can see she's pretty rusty and crusty. I finally got it to start coming down off the bottom end of the strut after like 15 minutes of prying and banging and spraying the lube in there. Kind of a problem. So worst case scenario, I suppose I will have to replace this piece here, which just goes down again to that wishbone down there, and then it is what holds this basically the strut onto the car, onto the bottom of it. Maybe you could drill it out. I might mess with that, but I'll look on FCP Euro first, see how much they are new. Maybe I can find a used one on eBay or something like that. Just part of the tyranny of when you live here in the Rust Belt. I'm in Illinois. This has been in Illinois its whole life, and that's what it is. Okay, so I got the thing out. Still undecided what to do here, but there you clearly can see the problem. Drilling it out is going to be a mother father. I mean, I guess you could go from this way, but again, I don't know that it's worth it. Soon to see. I'm trying to see if I can maybe salvage this. This strut fork is about $300 new, and I don't want to spend that if I don't have to. Right now, I've got a hole obviously drilled in it. I'm using my handy dandy drill press to do it. Started out with a 3/32 bit, stepped it up to a 1/8, 5/32. I'm gonna go maybe one more size larger, and then I'm gonna take my torch and I'm gonna heat this whole area up around it. I'm gonna jam an easy out in there and see if I can. So I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and twist it down righty-tighty and take it back out the way that it would have come in. You do have that advantage with this being open-ended on this side. That's what I'm going to try to do. So I'm going to drill one more size, maybe two more sizes up, and then see what I can mess up further. Here we go. Okay, so there's top side, and then inside there, that's oblong because I'd started to drill from that side. Focus you. But I'm wondering now, we've got the pressure off the center. If I heat up around the outside, is that just enough to let that go? Okay, got the old liquid wrench out. And we're gonna go all the way around. That's my daughter wondering why. I'm gonna go around it. Don't heat up the nut itself. And for those curious, here's the bolt that snapped off. It's got the 10-9 something there. I'm pretty sure that's hardened, but I don't know. Anyway, that's what happened to it. If I was Ave, I could probably dissect where and what and for and how exactly it failed. But I'm not Ave, and I don't really care that much. I just know that I had to deal with it. So that's the guy. So this is where I'm at now. I have got it, put a little Crust-Oleum black paint on here. I've got the inside of this all cleaned up, and I just used a wire cup brush on the end of my drill press and got down in there and cleaned that out. What I'm gonna do is, or what I did do, was buy a longer bolt, and I'm gonna go all the way through this. So hold on. So here's what the new finished product is going to look like. We're going to put a lock washer and a nut on there, and I'm going to put a flat washer on this side before I put it in. And we're going to clamp it that way. There's plenty of room to do that. It's probably how they should have done it to begin with. And now, if it breaks off, it's no big deal. This is a M12 with a 1.75 pitch thread, 70 millimeters long. I got this one at the Homeless Despot for about, I think that bolt was about $2.50. The nut was maybe 40 or 50 cents, and the washers are negligible. So that's what is going to happen now. So if you have one break off on yours, don't panic. Certainly don't spend $300 on a new fork. Just drill it out. You can do it with a hand drill, but it's a whole lot easier if you've got a drill press you can use. And go slow, center it up as best you can, drill the thing out, and then just run a bolt through it. You can tap it if you want to, or just drill the hole bigger and slide the bolt in. I don't think it's going to matter. But this will be your fix.